Alright, so in one of my tweet videos this week, the week of October 19th or the 20th, I sort of brushed slightly the issue that is going on in Nigeria, SARS. It is the same video that I mentioned the Sussex Squad podcast had mentioned my channel on their podcast. So it's that video. On the Sussex Squad podcast, they spoke about the Nigerian situation vaguely, and they want us to pray for the people of Nigeria. It was not the first time I heard about SARS, S-A-R-S, in Nigeria. I just never took the time to either read about it or look more into it. However, one of the things that I said in one of my videos this past week regarding SARS was that I don't know much about it, and I didn't want to insert my opinion on something I have no clue what it is. But I did know it exists. I've heard of it. Okay? Another thing I said about SARS is that there is a YouTube channel that I follow that did a video about it. But for some reason, I did put the video on, but for some reason I don't know what happened. If I was doing something or I fell asleep. But I didn't get a chance to fully watch it. The name of that YouTube channel is the Adanna and David family. They are family YouTubers. Here's a vague review about this couple and their channel. Okay, Adanna is Nigerian and David is a German. They are husband and wife who have 2 boys. Adanna is a doctor and David, I believe, I could be wrong, I believe he's a businessman. David sometimes traveled to different parts of Africa and around the world for business. I believe Adanna and David met in school. There is more about them I can go on to tell you, but this video is not about their personal life. I will leave a link of their YouTube channel in the description below. You can check out their channel. The purpose of this video is about SARS. Now that I got a chance to sit down to watch Adanna's video explaining to me the foundation of SARS, how it became trending, where many people around the world is talking about it. To tell you the truth, my first thought about SARS, about the word SARS, is pretty ignorant, but it's the truth. That's what I thought it was without looking into it. I first thought it is some kind of a disease. Why? I have no clue. I don't know, but that's what came to mind when I heard about it. Well, SARS is in fact a movement. It is a movement that is started by young Nigerians. I will show you some clips of Adanna and David family video. Then you can go on their channel to watch it in its entirety. First, what Adanna did, she explained what SARS is. She gave a background of it. And she also explained why people in Nigeria is protesting.
Nigeria. Here's a breakdown of everything you need to know. Over the last few days, Nigerian youths have been protesting both online and offline against SARS using the hashtag #EndSARS. So what is SARS? SARS literally stands for Special Anti-Robbery Squad, which is a branch of the Nigerian police force that was founded in 1992. So let's go through what SARS was set up to do versus what they actually ended up doing. SARS was set up to deal with any crimes involving robbery, kidnapping, or any other crimes involving firearms. Rather than doing that, they basically were violating human rights. This involved sexual harassment and raping of women, illegal detention of youth, illegal and irrational profiling. Literally, the profiling was as ridiculous as having dreadlocks, piercing, an expensive mobile phone, an expensive car. That is one of the reasons that they could stop you. So I literally could be walking on the street in Nigeria and I will be stopped because I looked out of the norm. Extremely ridiculous. So when did SARS actually stop doing what they were hired to do? They started growing in notoriety in 2010, the same year that Amnesty International informed the Nigerian police that they will be sued for human rights abuse. In the same year 2010, a report came out alleging that the SARS and other police unit had benefited a total of 9.3 billion naira, an equivalent of $60 million, from roadblocks and extortion. So it became clear that their mission had changed. What was their new mission? Make more money by any means necessary. Basically, from 2010, SARS continued to grow in numbers and in notoriety until 2017, when Brother Shegun was like, enough is enough. So using the hashtag #EndSARS, he went to social media along with other courageous Nigerian youth protesting against SARS and calling for an end to police brutality and police oppression. Prior to what's happening now, a lot of people have started signing online petitions for the total disbandment of SARS. Protests had shifted offline, where there were peaceful gatherings across different states in Nigeria. So what really led to the uproar in October? It started October 3rd, 2 days after Nigeria's 60th independence, where a video was trending on social media of a SARS police officer shooting and killing a young man in front of a hotel in Delta State after they had taken his Lexus SUV. By the 8th of October, it became a nationwide protest. People were angry. Literally, the frustrations of all the years of dealing with this barbaric squad, people had had enough. There was a nationwide protest, and yet this protest was interrupted by the very same SARS who harassed Nigerian citizens who were protesting peacefully. They attacked them with tear gas, spraying them with water, destroying their cars, arresting them illegally. People had had enough, and yet with all of that force and every attempt to end the protest, they did not succeed. And by October the 11th, the Inspector General of Police had announced the total disbandment of SARS. We have to give credit for the little victory, right? But now the question is, why are people still very angry? The announcement of the total disbandment of SARS happened on the 11th of October, but there is still very much active protest happening in Nigeria. Why is that?
I'm sorry I stopped her video short. The reason for this is that I would like for you to go on their channel to finish watch it. I don't want to take full credit of her work. So go to their channel to finish watch it. I think it's a perfect video to watch before you start getting your information about SARS from the mainstream media. And I'm glad I watched it first before I read any place about it. And I'm so happy that I was able to see her video. Like, it popped up, I follow her, I'm a subscriber. I saw when it first came, but I click on it for some reason. I must have fell asleep and I didn't finish watch it. So her explanation is clear and to the point, and very well put for someone like me who had no clue what SARS was. Now, I want to share my opinion about the situation of Nigeria. As an outsider who never been to the continent of Africa, and I have zero clue about the political structure of Nigeria, one of the things that came to mind as I was listening to Adanna explaining the tactic and human rights violation that these policemen were inflicting on Nigerian youth, guess what? Is Haiti. Why Haiti came to mind, you might ask. I don't want to get my information wrong. If you are interested in it, just look up the word Tonton Macoute. It's Tonton. Macoute is Macoute. Tonton Macoute, from what I read, I could be 100% wrong, but I'm going to give you a basic understanding of me. But that doesn't mean I know everything, okay? Tonton Macoute was a special operation unit in Haiti paramilitary force created in 1959 by dictator François Papa-Doc Duvalier. Some of the tactic that I heard from Adanna's video is similar to what I've heard and read about Tonton Macoute in Haiti. I'm going to leave that topic as that. I really don't want to get my facts wrong. Please look it up if you are interested. The next thing I got from the video is the young people. Young people around the world, especially in the digital world, are fearless. They know how to organize, and they don't want to be living in a world where they are living in fear. What is the point if you are living in fear, right? I've touched topics about this in many of my tweet videos. I have no clue which one, but there is a lot. Yes, you've seen some of my tweet videos. Whatever comment people put, if I have some idea that pops out in my mind, I throw it in. So this is why sometimes I have no clue which videos I said it in. But the information is buried in one or many of the tweet videos. I'm sorry I can't tell you which tweet videos. I'll have to watch all of them for me to tell you. I talk about generation that have risked a lot for the next generation. I've also talked about some generation who have discarded previous generations' back hard work, which prevent progress. I also talk about these issues, right? And by the way, these opinion pieces podcasts that are coming from someone who is not in whatever field that study these things, okay? These are things I've observed, and it's just my humble opinion. It's just from observation and my humble opinion. Please do not take them as fact. If you could, maybe it will make you think. That's all. It will make you think. In conclusion, what I think we need and the world need, most importantly for many of these things to stop, is to have women in power. Right now, what I've seen in my lifetime are men in high position making too many stupid deals. These deals don't have the will of the people in them. They only focus on individual who is in power. Once they are in power, their citizens no longer matter. So Nigerian youths are in the right path of history. All we need to look for past action to what these policemen are doing is look at Haiti, pretty much. Just look at Haiti's history, okay? Haiti, I think, is a foundation of what not to do in so many levels, okay? With the exception of them fighting for their independence. So that's it, okay? So see how far this type of, once you look at Haiti's Tonton Macoute kind of thing, see how far this type of policemen can go, okay? They need to be stopped, pretty much. If these behaviors don't stop now, it will take a very long time to reverse the process of wounds that have inflicted in the mind of these youth. That's the end of this video. In other news, a page from Hugo, I came across this. It's while I was looking for something and I saw, Duvalier? I think that's his son or something. Looks like he's interested in running. I don't know the full story, but I just came across it and I thought that's interesting. What's his name? Nicolas Duvalier for president. There's a question mark. To serve my country, that interests me, he said. So that remains to be seen. So that's something I'll be looking into. And whatever comes to mind, I will share with you. So that's it. So check Adanna and David family YouTube channel and watch her video. She explained more in detail about SARS. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share.